is 1914, 1 year after the tragic death of Emily Davison. Her sacrifice sparked widespread controversy and brought significant attention to the suffragette movement. Because of this, women have been granted an opportunity to present their case and try to convince the government to grant them the right to vote. Our representatives in this critical debate are two women who have dedicated their lives to this cause, Maud Watts and Edith Ellen. They are here today in the presence of Winston Churchill, giving their absolute best to make a compelling impression on behalf of all women.
Your Honor, women are treated like animals. We want to say that we are not ones. We are human as male are. We are born to be by their sides and to be equal to them. We don't choose to be born as male or female. We choose to be born as human. As we are born equal, we die equal, and we go through life as well equal. That I don't see in our country.
That is not right.
That I don't see
Your
in any country.
place is at home, taking care of the children.
All of us have equal places, and we all can be where we want to be. Why are you, male, thinking of yourself as you are so high and so much better than us, when your mothers were the ones who took care of you, who made you be who you are today? And where were your father? At war. That's not okay. We all have to have equal roles. A child needs his father as much as he needs his mother. That's why parents are equal in the eyes of the children. So why can't we be equal in the eyes of government?
Need to work while you take care of the children. That's how it always was, and that's how it's supposed to be forever.
I didn't ask you to tell me what am I supposed to do. I'm telling you now what I want to do. I want to work as men do. I want to dress as men do. And I want to have the rights as men do. I want to vote for my future. It's my future as well as it is yours. And why can't I decide for who will I be tomorrow and let you take my decision? Women are more than 50% of all the population, so why you minority are the only ones who have these rights? Thank you, Your Honor. I hope you heard all the arguments.
No, I will not listen to you speak.
I will.
My turn to talk now. Everybody, for thousands of years, women were the superior ones, and we will always be. It's not a woman's right to vote or to go to work. They're supposed to stay home and take care of our kids and grow strong and big men to take care of everything in this world while they're at home and taking care of everyone else. This is not the role they have in nature. They're supposed to be the ones to take care of everything. We cannot defy the nature and all the biological aspects of our life. In religion, men are said to be the superior ones, and therefore we can neither deny our religion or our nature. It is simply a blasphemy to everything the world stands for. It is simply wrong in every aspect to allow women to have votes, to work, to dress as us, to think as us, and to do things at us. They have their own things and their own responsibilities, and we have our own responsibilities and our own things to do. Thank you.
Your Honor, I plead for the case of the suffragettes. We should be allowed at least the vote. We are also humans. Don't you have a mother? Don't you have a grandmother? Don't you have a sister? Or even think about your own daughter or your own future daughter if you don't have one already. Most of them are being abused by your own fellow Christians, as you call yourself, because that argument with the Bible was blasphemous. The Old Testament has taught us that when the humans were made, God made Adam first, yes, but then he made Eve for him. He made her from his rib, from below his heart, so he can love us, so he can respect us, not from his head, so we can be above him or every second and every thought of his life, not from the bones of his feet, so we should not be walked over. Even God created us so we can be respected. You don't respect us. It shouldn't take for a woman to die for you to acknowledge us. This is inhumane. You are not humans anymore, you're monsters. Because you are not true men if you do that. You are not true Christians. You are not true humans. Bring humanity back. And bring the women the votes they need. They need it to survive. Thank you.
I want to speak to... I will be talking today about biological determinism, which include 3 factors. First of all, the fragility of woman. Second of all, the emotional factor. And third of all, the fact that women should take care of our children, of our offsprings. I want to start with the fact that they should take care of our offsprings. What would happen if women left our children alone at home? They will not be able to get a high-level education. They will not be fed properly, for example. They will not go to school. They will not have anybody to take care of them. We should not allow this, because if we give women the right to vote, they will focus more on politics. And here is where the emotional argument comes in, because women focus more on emotional policies, on emotional things, while men are more rational. And this decision based on emotional things would lead to a weaker government, to irrational policies, which would weaken the strength of our society and also deter our children's education. Continuing with the fragility of women, women are weak, they can't take a decision for themselves, and they will not be able to take in such a responsibility like the voting of a government or voting in general, because they are weak and fragile. Thank you.
So I, Winston Churchill, have come up with the conclusion: yes, they are right, yes, women are also people, they are also humans, and they need rights, and from now on they will be allowed to vote. Respect to women.
This is blasphemy. Women should never be given a right to vote. You should die for your actions.
No! This should not... No! Stop!
Okay, you got me.
This is not the type of world we need to live in. I was truly convinced during this speech. Women are really human, just like us, and they deserve the same rights as us. And all the other privileges that we have. We need to destroy the separation we have between men and women.
Yes, and to prison with you.
And just like that, Maud Watts and Edith Allen were able to convince Winston Churchill. They managed to reach his heart and move him deeply. Thanks to their efforts and charisma, women were granted the right to vote in the year 1914. It is a very important moment in all of history, marking the beginning of a new era of equality and justice. This achievement not only changed the lives of women, but also laid the foundation for future generations to continue the fight for human rights and fairness in society.